Food combining. This question came up, lady in my 21-day program, and she's just a little confused because the program she had done before had her separating her foods, and she was wondering if it was still okay for her to follow my plan and combine the food. So let's talk about food combining. I thought it went out with the ark. Didn't it go out with the ark? And Penny's going to talk as well, aren't you? You're going to be involved anyway. Food combining. So the premise of food combining is that the body is unable to digest foods in the wrong combination. So I think they say that fruit by itself rots in your stomach or something and gives off harmful bacteria. And well, hello. Go. Oh, well. All three of them are running out. We feel very safe. Anyway, so fruits apparently rot in your stomach if they're eaten by themselves. And meats, if you eat them with grains, I guess they putrefy in your gut, which is just a horrible word. Putrefaction, putrefy. That's just scary in itself, and we're going to get to that word. Anyway, so what is the deal with this? Food combining, I guess they also say that the enzymes and the pH levels neutralize each other out or something, which prevent digestion. I can't even break that one down. Basically, food, the theory of food combining and separating your food into different groups and eating them separately is completely underestimating how miraculous our body actually is and how our digestive system can completely multitask. It's not like break down protein, break down carb, break down stuff. Come on, people. Anyway, now I should say that in some religions and on a sometimes spirituality, they may separate foods for a completely different reason. They're not worried about gas and bloating, completely different reason. So let's talk first about the stomach, because that's where they're saying it all goes on. The stomach in a fasted state has a pH level of 2 or less. That is as acidic as vinegar. So if something is going to rot in, if some food is going to rot, it's not going to rot in your stomach, that is for sure. It won't be happening there. They say that starches reduce stomach acidity, making it difficult to digest a protein. I've got news for you. The vast majority of your digestion isn't going on in your stomach, so let's just nix that one. It's going on in your small intestine. We have different enzymes which digest different nutrients, and they're all released no matter what's going on. So if you're eating a Snickers bar with your chicken, it's not like your body's not going to release protease to digest the protein just because you're eating a Snickers bar with it. So let's get that. The body is able to digest different enzymes to digest different nutrients, and it can do it at the same time. Putrefaction. That's just an awesome word, isn't it? Putrefaction. What does it mean? Putrefaction, looked it up, is the decomposition of animal flesh. That doesn't happen in your gut. Have you ever pooped chicken? You haven't, have you? Okay, the reason being is that protein is highly digestible. Our body can digest any part of that animal and absorb it. So it's never really found in the colon. Now there's bacteria in your colon. So maybe they didn't mean putrefaction. Maybe they meant fermentation, which are completely different things, right? But if you're going to talk about fermentation, then yes, there's bacteria in our colon that ferments, let's call food leftovers. But like I say, protein is highly digestible. So the food leftovers are usually the indigestible plant fibers, not chicken fibers, not fish fibers, come on. No. So what's usually indigestible, bacteria breaks down in what is usually indigestible plant fibers. And food can sit in your colon for anywhere from 10 to 64 hours, I guess, something like that. So why do people do this food combining diet? I haven't got a clue. No, I say in jest. When people are concerned about, gas and bloating, and that can be uncomfortable. So gas and bloating is not because you've combined your food. It could be because you ate too much. But gas and bloating is related to how much non-digestible material you ate. So in most cases, somebody's eating a lot of plant-based diet, they're going to have a little bit of gas, they're going to have a little bit of bloating, okay, because of the indigestible plant matter that is left. Now, if that gas and bloating is excessive or bad smelling, then you must be married to a Cornish. I'm sorry, Kevin, I had to say that. I joke. If you have excessive gas or bloating, then you're eating something that you could be eating something that your body's not able to break down. So if you're lactose intolerant and you eat a gallon of ice cream, you're going to have gas and bloating, okay? But if it's a sudden onset, you suddenly have gas, bloating, discomfort, bad smelling, then you might have a malabsorption problem, and that is worth checking out. But it ain't from food combining. I'm going to leave it there. If you like these videos, people, in March, I've got Peak Week coming up. 5 days, lose as much weight as possible. And then it was awesome. The 21-day group coaching program follows on March the 8th to the 28th. If you want to learn, lose weight and learn a whole lot of stuff as well, that is for you. Anyway, today was really about food combining, answering a client's question via social media. Okay.